Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of Andrewsfootball.com, and with the 12th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers are... Wait a minute, I've already done this video. Yes, I've already done this video, and the first time I did this video, I had the Packers selecting DK Metcalf, the freak of nature wide receiver, because I just thought that would be fun, all right? You know, you got Devontae Adams on one side, put the freak of nature on the other side, and let Aaron Rodgers go to work. The thing is, though, I keep looking at the Packers, and I'm thinking, man, what if one of these tight ends from Iowa is free? Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? Give Rodgers a target that Jimmy Graham was supposed to be, but problem is Jimmy Graham's been injury-riddled. He's on the wrong side of 30, so either one of the Iowa tight ends. But if you look at my new mock draft, both of them are surprisingly gone. Where in my previous mock draft, both of them were available up until pick number 19. And they actually went 19th and 20 in my first mock draft. But this mock draft, I got them both gone already, so they're not able to take the tight end. Now, DK Metcalf is still available, but when I look at the Green Bay Packers, they did keep Mike Pettin as their defensive coordinator, but I'm looking at what they've done, and they've added talent to the defense. All right, you spent a lot of money on a couple pass rushers. You got a lot of youth in the secondary when you're expecting that to be good. However, when I look at the front seven, nothing really stands out. Now, I understand Blake Martinez is a solid player. He's a pretty good player, and I think Packers like him a lot, but is this a difference maker? Is this a game changer? I mean, look at what the Bears are doing. You got Leonard Floyd on one side, you got Khalil Mack on the other. Then you draft Roquan Smith, and all of a sudden you win that division. So I kind of think that what the Packers are going to do is kind of similar to what the Bears did. And if you look at my new mock draft, guess who's dropping? That's right. Devin White is now available, and all the way at pick 12. I mean, this is kind of an old school Ron Wolf move where you take the best player available. Now is that player DK Metcalf or is that player Devin White? That's for you to decide. But almost all mock drafts have Devin White going in the top 10. Now I got him at 12. So with the 12th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, I now have the Green Bay Packers selecting Devin White, a linebacker at LSU. And now I do have Devin Bush going to Cincinnati at 11. However, and I'm going to attach this in the description, I think that Carolina and Cincinnati are going to flip-flop picks. But my mock draft, I'm not doing trades. So I think Devin Bush is a guy Cincinnati's going to target, whether it's 11 or whether it's 16. Now, if Devin White's available at 11, is there a chance that they go ahead and take him? Absolutely, there is. But I think Cincinnati really wants to trade down. I think Carolina really wants to trade up. So I'm going to leave Devin Bush there, and I think they're going to pass on taking Devin White. I think they're going to trade down and take Bush at 16. So the Packers now will have Devin White available. Now, let's say Bush is available. Which one do you take? Could they take the Michigan kid? Absolutely, they could. But it's my opinion that here, if both inside linebackers are available, you take Devin White, who I think has me personally, I think he has a lower floor, but a higher ceiling. But this is a guy who really needs to be coached up. This is a guy who would need... this is a former running back who he switched over to the defensive side of the ball. And even though he played in the SEC, I look at him as more of a project. Devin Bush, on the other hand, I think is a plug-and-play guy. I think he's a day-one starter. I think he's good to go. But even though White's faster, but when I watch them both on film, both of them are extremely fast. But I look at Bush as maybe just a tad quicker. I know they didn't perform that way in the combine, but that's okay. Both of these guys, I think, could impact the team right away. So, in my opinion, instead of going on the offensive side of the ball, because you have extra picks. I mean, this is the great thing about Green Bay. They got extra picks in the first round, the fourth round, and the sixth round. They're going to draft a lot of players to fill a lot of holes. But in my opinion, instead of going for a wide receiver, which they really don't need, let's improve that front seven. Now, let's say both of these linebackers are gone. Maybe Metcalf is gone too. Who else would they take? Well, in that case, Christian Wilkins, the defensive tackle out of Clemson's another guy I could really see going early to Green Bay. This is a guy that you would include in multiple situations. Maybe play the nose, maybe play one of the ends. I think this team will end up playing a lot more nickel than they did in the past, especially if they add defensive talent, which I think they're going to do because, they've been stockpiling defensive backs for a long time. So let's get a 3-down linebacker in there like Devin White, who I now have available. So let me know, because I'm including in the description below the trade where Detroit and Cincinnati are going to flip-flop spots. Let me know what you think about that. I'm also going to add in the description the first video I did where Green Bay took DK Metcalf. Which draft video do you like better, DK Metcalf or Devin White? If you're a Packers fan, which player do you like better? Let me know. So listen, if you're a subscriber to Andrews Football, you already know you're one of the greatest people on planet Earth. However, if you're new to my channel and you're a Green Bay Packers fan, a Devin White fan, a fan of mock drafts, or a fan of the NFL draft, or just a fan of really awesome cowboy hats, I got a great idea. There's this button right down here. Check us out. Look, look, look. Bam! Hit that button. Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. Wait till tomorrow. We're going to still talk about the NFL draft. Hey, we're only 6 days away till draft day. I'm excited. You're excited. And I'll see you tomorrow.